everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. So, shall we get started? We are in a place like this. We're not going back. We're moving forward. Stone door. So we just did the Socken Cave Palace, and I'm guessing now we're getting out of it. Ah, fresh air.
Ooh, smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runner from Archades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Archades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Archades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclaw.
Old Archades. Oh wow. Okay. Ooh, goodies. 15 gil. Oh, I love the music here. Hi. Now this is new. Plenty of worms come up out of the ground here, but not many of them are sort with 2 legs. Come to make your fortune in the capital? A word of advice, worms. Turn back while you've still some guilt to your name. They speak in a hard way. Hello. Lost all my money. Can't even afford an airship back home to Rabanastre. I thought of going back through Socken, but I hear some ancient worms lurks down there, and I don't much care to run into one of those. You think I could get away on these legs? Huh. I'm stuck here for life. Look, would you buy something to help a fellow out? That depends. What do you have? Just items. For that round number. Oh, satisfying. Do I have stuff to sell? Loot. Demon feather. Maggoty flesh. Oh yes, we got a lot of maggoty flesh. Dark magicite. Quality hide. Curl pelt. Storm crystal. Storm magicite. Bundle of feathers. Quality pelts. Wind magicite. Those are very expensive. I don't know why I'm afraid to sell them. These I have not bought in a long time. Oh, I was supposed to be getting these ones. 18,000. Fine. Fine. Hunter's monograph. What is that? What is a hunter's monograph? Oh goody, where do I find it? Oh, here. Possession of this text enables the acquisition of superior loot from beasts and avians. Oh, I see. For loot. Okay. Got it. Better be good then. Dude, rude. Do not push other people, that's rude. Come to buy information, or perhaps to sell. Knowledge is what makes this town work. Why, if I had gil or a chop to spare, I'd make an offer for what you know right now. Welcome to Archades. Old Archades, that is. The people here, they all took their dreams up to the city. Adam stripped away and fell back down. Oh my god, its limbs are talk. Yours is an unfamiliar face. If you're here hoping to go up to the city, best find yourself information that's like to interest the ardents and gentry. Word travels fast in this town. New information is born, grows old, and dies in a day. The Emperor's assassination? Ancient history, my friend. Now that's a face I dislike. It's the eyes. Beady, shining. Eyes that see but never show. You know the sort. Eh? Whom do I speak of? Bane, of course. Only a man like that could do what he's done, killing his own 2 brothers in cold blood for opposing the Emperor. What does your tattoo say? Headed to the city, are we? Going to be a soldier like the rest of them? I wish you luck. You go up there, you die a little inside. Aye, a part of you goes cold and black, just like them senators. I'd stay down here if I were you. Well, I can't just stay here. I'm never gonna move forward in the game if I just stay here. I tire of swapping tidbits of information in the streets. Though there's naught else I fancy doing, truth be told. That's the problem with success. Dude, why are you fishing? What are you fishing? There's no water. Dude, I think you misunderstand how fishing works. You need to be near water with the fish. What do you think you're fishing here? You're fishing that lady over there? Or you're fishing rocks? Because that's about all that you're gonna get. What can you catch here? See, that's my question exactly. Well, lots of things, I suppose. Depends on what you're fishing for. Me? I'm fishing for my past. For my past. For the fire of my youth. What? No, you cannot feed a family with the past, but you can keep yourself warm at night. You are fishing for your past. You're fishing your youth. Dude, that's not how age works. You can't fish it back. My dad's the head of one of them big enterprises up in the city. Yeah, I mean, he was the head. He ain't the head no more. There's lots of them around here. Them as used to be heads, I mean. Now they're headless. Ha ha. So the same dude. To Gil. Do you wonder why I sit here doing not day come, day go? I've done me bit for the Empire, that's why. I've earned me rest. Don't you ever fancy a rest, youngin'? Youngin'. I do fancy a rest sometimes. Do you have business with us? I'll tell you straight out, we've no money, so don't even bother trying to relieve us of it. That's fine. I played many a man for... Why is that colored like that? I played many a man false in the city, so I did. Of course, I was being played just the same, though I didn't know it. I've ruined so many men. It's all I can do to hide myself here and hope I don't run into any former clients. What am I doing? Gathering tidbits of knowledge, that's what. Think I got bags of time like you oldies? 'Cause I ain't. Brother mine, If we'd only bought them cockatrices when we had the chance, why, we'd be rich men today, so we would. Brother mine, cockatrice meat's not half as tasty as they'd have you believe. This recent interest in them's a fad, you mark my words. Nah, cockatrices or no, our fate's the same. It's an old but dignified fowl. Did you purr? Did you purr to me? Purr again. Yeah. Alright. I think that's here, this area. Who am I? Any plain to see? I'm one of the many what tried to make it up in the city and fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I was an ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. If I find him, I'll... Did you want something? Oh, how to get to the city? Up these stairs, then off to the west. Entrance up there. Better be prepared, mate. Great, I'm already a bit under-leveled. Came from there. Damn, I'm gonna go through both of these sides. Okay, let's start with this. My granddaughter claims she's seen a great airship. Of course, I thought it was the Alexander, that being the biggest I know of, but her description. Mayhap they've made a new, bigger airship now. Hello. When she gets going, sighing boy. Once she gets going, she don't have go on. I only hope her granddad set her straight. Ain't my place to worry about it, so I suppose. This cheeser? Nah, he ain't dead. Not by a stretch. He was a soldier once. Made it pretty far, it seems. He's lived a full life, if you ask me. It's good to be home. Those who went up to the city and never came back, they either made it or fell by the wayside, forgotten, but not me. I'm blooming hungry. Me mom and me gran keep telling me that sitting's the best when you're hungry, but it don't seem to be working for me. Maybe if I have a chat with my mom, I'll forget about my empty belly. Or maybe not. I'm blooming hungry. Can I give you the gill that I found in these barrels? I would like to. What? We ain't here for your viewing pleasure. Nor are we begging, nor are we blocking up your precious gutter. Not yet, at least. So get lost. Away, away. My granddad was a right important man up in the city, don't you know? Hush with you, sweetheart. Begging your pardon, sir. Pay no mind to her. She talks about things she knows little of. I've a lot in my past, but today I'm just one of the proud wretches of Old Town, clinging on to the underbelly of the Empire. Now leave us be. My little brother's back. The pride and joy of the clans come back with the tales from the city. So how was it? Don't tell me. You made a mint, didn't you? Enough for all of us, I'll bet. Well, I did set up a shop, but the competition, let your guard down for a moment and the next door over will slip a knife in your ribs. How I've wanted to come home. That doesn't sound good. Not of rust. The Mughals ate? Oh my god, they've got pink pom-poms and they're just so cute and they're dancing. There's a bunch of Mughals dancing. I'm not crying. A Sikh there was, he sought to play. Kupa pudi budilo. Said he, I'll take you far away. Kupa pudi budai. A gourmet tour he promised us. Kupa pudi budili. But all we had is curds and whey. Kupa pudi buday. That is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Can I join you? Can I take you home? I've been told that joining the Watch is a good way to get on in the world. Yet others tell me it's a hard life, full of hard choices. What to do, what to be. That's the problem with having too much information. It's difficult to make up your mind. That Sikh over there seems a bit dodgy. Says he's a merchant of some sort, but I haven't seen him peddling any wares. Oi, you there. You look like someone who knows a good deal when he sees it. So, how's about some Mughals then, eh? I've got 8 of them. Discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain. They're cute. They dance. Can I get the Mughals? Can I really take the Mughals? Let me have the Mughals. I want some Mughals. I would like to adopt them. Let me adopt them, please, sir. Please, sir, please don't tease me like this. See that bridge up there? On the far side of that is the imperial city of Archades. When I get a bit bigger, I'm gonna be a soldier there. Can I adopt you? The dude. Oh. I don't want to leave them behind. Not a first. Hello there. Oh, don't bother trying to talk to her. My sister's not stopped looking off into the distance since her fella went up to the city. Oh no. Know where the Alley of Muted Sighs got her name? See, there's 2 kinds of people there. Them must want to go up to the city, and them must want to keep those people down here where they belong, telling them lies and spreading misinformation and confuse them. Them poor ones, what never made it up, they're the ones what are sighing, see? You weren't headed up to the city, were you? No. Of course not. Me? I'm ready to begin a new life up in the city, that's for sure. I've been tricked out of all I owned before, but this time I'll go prepared. Have I talked to you? I feel like I have, yes. You I have not. Psst. I'll tell you a secret, but it stays between us two, alright? I spied somewhat incredible just now. What? Would you like to know? It was a bag of coin. Just thrown in a barrel it was. With a hoard like that, the city'll be me oyster. Now don't go telling anyone, you hear? Sure. Trying to go up to Archades, perchance? I know the type. All hopes and dreams, but never any knowledge. You wouldn't venture into a battle without a blade, am I right? To go to the city without the proper knowledge. Why, it's the same thing. And I'll tell you something else. It was knowledge what brought them senators to their knees, and that's the truth. Still want to go to the city? Yeah. Margran's got me worried. She keeps on talking about going to the city and making a fortune. Making a fortune? She's old. Don't think you can look down on me. I'm saving McGill to get out of here and up there. Why, I've got a bag full of coin put aside already. That is, I had a bag full of coin till someone come along and stole it. I was sure it'd be safe as houses in that barrel too. Why would you leave your money unguarded? You're going on from here? On from here's Archades. You go there, you'd better watch yourself. People there, they'd pluck the feathers from a living chocobo if they thought they could make a profit on them. I'd turn back if I was you. I would not pluck the feathers from a living chocobo. That sounds cruel. You think you might not stare at me? I'm in the midst of a very important conversation. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Been getting a lot of knots of rust. Come to hear a tale, perhaps? There's a lot to be learned from the stories of the past. A lot of you youngsters seem to have forgotten. To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales. Might a boy be in the market for some information? Sorry, have none worth selling. Such a boy would be wise to pass on anything he heard to me, though. I'll pay a good price for word of goings on in the Ministry of Law and the Senate. A boy could stand to make a profit. I need to go through that as well. I have plans to go to the city with my bow, but he's kept me waiting for hours. I expect he's lost. He's so provincial. I spent some time in the city once, gathering up all the information I could lay my hands on, but it turns out some of it weren't true, and before long I ended up back down here. The city's just up these stairs. My head says all I've got to do is walk up them, but my feet are trembling, what with the assassination and all. So let's go see this side, because I skipped this. People around here, they're the ones who didn't make it up there. Drags, dropouts. And, how I tire of the vulgar life, but I'll get out. A lot of knots of frost. $7 Oh, have I talked to you before? Best not speak to me, lest my ill luck rub off on you. I lost everything. Everything. Ah, if I'd only had the right information. I see. And now I've gone around. Okay, so now we can continue. Hello. Save. Entering the capital? You have credentials? Sure. I don't see any. We can't just throw open our gates to you vulgars, you know? Especially not the lying kind. Away with you. Questions? Well, well, well. There's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Not here. Oh, wonderful. Enter the street ear. A pirate would do well to smile. Wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a street ear, a peddler of rumor and hearsay by the name of Jules. He would bite a gill given him by his own mother and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with tight purse strings the order of the day, like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city, you know a way? In Archades, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now, a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So, wise man, how does 1500 gil sound? Sure. Bright boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Actually, I did hear about a man who picked a bag of coins out of a barrel. Bags in barrels, eh? A boy would do well to bring that morsel to a man named Beasley near here. Tell him what you've heard. Beasley. He was not this dude, though. No, that's the Imperial. Beasley. I'm looking for a Beasley. Naysayer. Otto. Beasley! What? You're telling me that you know the bloke who was taking my coin? Oh, it was him, wasn't it? Wait, that was it? Well, what now? Back? This dude. There we go. You told him just as I told you? Good boy. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh? Witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See? It begins. Aye, it's a fight. Beasley gone wild. Now's our chance. Thanks, Jules. Oh my god. Never thought you'd go for such a meager price. A pirate should know that words are worth gil uncountable. There's some words for you. The prodigal Bonanza son. Prodigal Bonanza sons come back to the Imperial roost. See? Words of much value, these. Bah. Imperial City of Archades.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient, even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen war now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
My god, there's a lot here. Okay. There's word of trouble in old Archades. I'd steer clear of the area. Not that anyone in their right mind would want to go there in the first place. Alright. I've an elderly friend, a court musician by trade. To hear him play the flute, you would think it sang. We go our separate ways here, Vaughn. I have some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. Hey. He's still here. This is where I came from. So, what's the plan here? How do I want to go about this? Do I want to go counterclockwise or... Yeah, let's do that. I do hope that girl found us tickets to the Mummer's farce. And the right number on the right day. She can't be trusted with such things. It's been 5 years since I finally quit my lodgings in old Archades, yet still I lack the gil to open a boutique of my own. I see. What's here? I see. Oh, my Reginald is quite the brightest child, I assure you. I blush to confess he has his mother's wit. A tutor by trade am I, yet of late unemployed. Why? My pupils transferred to Bujerba, leaving me to seek out a new charge. It's grown harder in recent years to pass the examinations, yet I have utmost confidence in my ability to prepare any student. Do you have some new stuffs here? Charlotte's Majestic. Welcome, welcome. I'm sure you'll find our selection of magics befitting of the Empire's finest magical emporium. I want all of them. Even though I'm not using ash. But maybe if I had stuff like this, I would. I don't have any gil anymore. Sweetling, had you heard? My good friend Otto's gone missing. Oh, he's down there. Oh, I heard. Fell in love with a... Pardon me. Tart down in old Archades, they say. He always was a character. I hate this place. You must think me foolish. I doubt it not. I am a fool. I should never have left her behind in old Archades to come here. She always dreamed of a place where we could be happy together, and it made her sad. She would spend hours gazing into the distance. Me? I gazed up the city, so sure it held the answer, that I was destined for greatness. But that was the most foolish dream of all. Chopmaster. Hello, I'm the Chopmaster. Help you with aught? Trade pine chops for sandalwood. What are pine and sandalwood chops? Here in Archades, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops. And if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil. They're only good for the buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world and it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine or a chop of sandal will win you that. You see, the chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the empire. Common citizens might come by Pinewood's chops enough during their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or some great deed to earn sandalwood. Do I have any of this stuff? Looks like you've nary a chop to your name. Are you sure you belong here in the city? Oh, I definitely don't. Best of luck to you. This snooty place. Came from there. On my way here. Hello. Seen a swindler about? Not that you'd know if you did. He's a master of disguise. Why, he dressed like me and walked off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined. Finished. End of story. Oh, I can't go back to scratching for Gil in the old town. How would he imitate me so well? My husband was a judge, a fine one at that, filled with righteousness and justice. Our house's pride, the pride, too, of our borough. It was his very own sense of justice that brought his end. To die attempting to save a child's life, and the child of a foeman, no less. How like him? My dear husband's mother has asked for a trinket from Giza Plains. She's ever so particular though, so I'm having a Giza craftsman come here. A traveling mummer taught me this one. Used to live here in the city, so he said. Here in the capital, if you take pride in your work and do right by your customers, anyone can make a decent living. Now, your regular shops are made of pine chops. But the nobles use chops of sandal, sweet smelling things those. My girlfriend and I will get them someday. Oh no, you're the same dude. My dear husband... Wait, you're the same dude too. These people just walking around, confusing me. I am Chancellor at the Academy of Magic. Sadly, there is little need for our art in this age of ready convenience. Applicant numbers are down. Indeed, the Academy itself may be blamed for placing profit above the pursuit of quality in instruction. If not quality, what have we, I ask? Techniques. Good day to you, sir. We've techniques from far and wide, both new and old. Take a look around. I guarantee you shan't be disappointed. I'm disappointed at my gil. I stumbled upon a rather good book of techniques the other day. Good as it was, it still missed out some of the best, so the search continues. Hi. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? No. So long, Kupo. Hello, I'm Chopmaster. You as well. Trying to learn some more techniques. Impresses the ladies. There are too many big words in these books. Hardly any pictures. I'm researching the many varieties of techniques. When I know everything there is to know, I'll write a book. A guaranteed bestseller. Okay. That book I found last time is gone. It's just plain not here. Could it have been sold? I knew I should have bought it when I had the chance. Snooze, you lose. Oh, to be a judge, to bring order and peace to the world, and that just in morning's work. Oh, to be... How does one become a judge anyway? I don't know. Travel. My work has taken me far and wide. Why? I'm on the road for 6 months a year. Danger, near misses, daily affairs. Of course, I take care to wear the proper protectives, and my sword arm is good enough to hold off your average fell beast. Did you see the mummer at his act? Oh, it was truly splendid. It made me feel like a maiden in the spring of her youth once more. How I would love to share this with my daughter. So let's go down then. Whee! Here? Alright. What am I doing? I'm crying wares for the armors. You should have a gander if you need aught. When I get enough chops, I'll be riding high in one of them cabs, and that'll be the end of all this. I'll be sitting pretty up in the something garden. I don't have the guild for this, I just want to see. Ooh, there's you. Armor. Gaia hat. Gaia. That's a lot of guild. Oh yes, you do the same kind of business here. The forges of the Arcadian Empire are surely the best at weapon crafting in all Ivalice. It makes one think, what if one were to sell them abroad? One could make a healthy profit, an honest profit too, not like those fat-bellied senators were skimming from imperial coffers. Makes one feel a fool for working at all. You have your pine chop here. No. Thank you. You could at least buy one of those spears. Weren't you planning to defend me? But I've never used one of those, dearest. And what if I hurt someone? Oh god, this place is just... Can I leave? It's official. The Ministry of Law has announced that the Senate conspired to oust House Solidor and masterminded the Emperor's assassination. Ministry or no, these are lawless times, my friend. A good time to purchase some armor. I don't have the guild. I'm heading back home to Balfenheim, but not by airship. Can't bear the things. Plan on taking the road through Socken. Came here to get outfitted for the journey, but I got to thinking, what if I run across some beastie I can't handle along the way? Well, there are a lot of beasties in Socken, so good luck. Only those with 3 or more chops may ride this gap, or nothing personal, I assure you. A chop? What's that? We already know what it is. If you lack a chop, you pay coin. That's... Whoa! That's a lot of gil. That's crazy. Oh, you again. Having a spot of trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. He says to come quickly. On this? But we need a chop. What is a chop anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. A boy pays. I don't have that kind of gil. A bit late in the game to be pinching gil, isn't it? Well, I mean, can't do anything about that. Alright. What have I seen? What have I not seen? Oh. Wait. Yes, here I have not been. Researcher. I heeded my father's wishes and became a researcher at a laboratory, but my colleagues' behavior was proven to be rather odd. I've thought of this a great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave, yet my father was so happy I haven't had the heart to tell him. Hello. I've been writing novels in between trips. Each one I think to make a movie tale of tragic love, the sort that make grown men weep rivers. But when I sit down to read what I've written, I find it quite happy, droll even. Why can I not write something truly miserable? Because you've never experienced misery? Welcome, welcome, requisites and items for all occasions, here for your perusing pleasure. If it's adventure you seek, better go prepared. What could I sell? I have 2 Gaia rods. Do not need 2 of them. I can sell that. I have 2 of these as well. Sell the extra. Sell the extra. Don't need 2 weapons of the same kind. Yes, see, now I've got gil. Alright. Let me go back. There's an airport here? Oh, there is. Well, sure. Alright, let's go pay for that dude. I'm just gonna skip all the other NPCs because I feel like I've done nothing in this episode except talk to NPCs. Let's go pay up for that dude. I feel like I've seen everything here now. Look at how well I navigated. Why, any upstanding citizen of the Empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status sometimes, a writ of transit others. If you were aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I think you need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like I've said, the key is knowledge, boy. You do your part here on the street, talk to the right people, you'll earn your chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. Oh, people in Archades love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior, understand what? Not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Balthier is a friend of mine. So just talk to people. But that's what I've been doing. Oh, I've been talking to... That's exactly what I've been doing. Have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. You look to be in much the same situation as was I long ago. Never fear, you'll get there as I have. Chin up, onwards and upwards and all that. Still the memory. I've made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed, quite vexed. That instrument I dropped, oh dear. What does that mean? What is it? If you've something to say that concerns me, I'd have you say it. Wait, what? What am I supposed to... Oh, God. The enterprise at which I'm employed has fallen on hard times. This month they halved my wages, and things were going so well. How am I to tell my wife? I don't have the courage to face her. I can't go home like this. The path to stardom is a difficult one, to be sure. To dance, to sing, all of this takes great effort, and of course you must know how to act. Imagine setting the stage aflame with but a sword. I would be that sort of star, and I would ask advice of a mentor, but what to ask? I can only have one committed to memory. I may not look it, but I'm quite athletic, you know. My family boasts a grand line of gamesmen, known for our skill at work as well as the games. That said, my brother is overly fond of dusty old tombs. He spends most of his time with his nose in one. Why, do you know what he told me? He said, good sister, on the morrow I shall go to the laboratory and become a researcher. He'll become a stiff and century as a researcher. What? Is this some kind of a memory puzzle thing? I'm terribly sorry, darling, but I've given up the stage. No more autographs, please. Very well. You may shake my hand if you must. Oh, you didn't want to pardon me. I assumed I was an actress, you see, quite famous in my day. I mistook you for an enthusiast. My apologies. The path to becoming a star? I don't believe such a thing exists, darling. At least it's not the sort of thing one can search for and hope to find. One must work and watch others at work. One cannot sit about, whiling away the hours that pretend. Only through experience do you learn. I wore many guises in my working life. Armory clerk, airship attendant, personal secretary, headhunter, dread pirate, even the false queen of a lost land. Quite dangerous, that last one. Not recommended. I learned much, and my acting was enriched by it. Yet when it no longer felt true, I had to leave. Ah, I have a splendid idea. I shall write a novella of my adventures. This is one thing I've yet to do. Take this, darling, for your excellent advice. Okay. For many years, I researched but one thing. And when I retired, my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. But the research, it knows no end. Someday I hope to see my daughter marry, bear children. But still this great work will not be done. Yet it is not in vain, no. Even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made. Such is the many splendored thing that is scientific inquiry. Who did I talk to? There's someone in the corner here. Oh, you're not here anymore. I wonder where that dude went. You? Was it you? Yeah. Have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. You look to be in much the same situation as was I long ago. Never fear, you'll get there as I have. Chin up, onwards and upwards and all that. Alright, so that's like a... You'll do great. What am I doing? I'm crying wares for the armors. You should have a gander if you need more. Let's try this. What's that? You heard from some bloke who was in my shoes and now he's made something of himself. That's good to hear. I'll get there someday. You look like a newcomer yourself. Ain't got many chops, I bet. I know how it is, see. Look, I ain't got many myself. But up here, you've gotta look out for each other. So you can have one of my chops and I'll see you at the top. And then there was one more. Why can I still talk to these people? It's confusing me. Was it you? Yeah. The enterprise at which I employed has fallen on hard times. This month they halved my wages. And things were going so well. How am I to tell my wife? I don't have the courage to face her. Can't go home like this. Who do I talk to about this? These are just researchers. I yearn for some new jewelry and one ring in particular. No. You never know when we might need extra for an emergency. Still, my husband's enterprise has done well. I'm sure we'll soon have enough gil. His wages halved? What ill tidings are these? And what of my blue diamond? Why, to afford it now there's not but my dowry purse to... Oh! Now there's a thought. I can't believe it never occurred to me before. I've more than enough gil to buy a Piffling diamond. A fine idea. My thanks. My God, thank you. Oh God. That was a journey. To the cab. Brawn, brains, useless without information, lad. Information is the lifeblood of this town. Find a vein, drink deep, and you'll have the jobs to spare. I see you have some chops, sir. Splendid. To Zenoble. Sure. My god. So we're in a different district now, is that it? Hiya. Ah, so pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Draglor researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go in through the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? Where the heck am I now? Ooh, okay. Hello. The time is ripe for enterprise, I say, to brave the markets, make some gill, and reach for the stars. Speak not to me, but enterprise. I used my last sandal to pay off my creditors. That's why I'm taking this cab down to Nil Bass. If I go down there, I shan't be coming back. Not until I've earned my status once again, starting from scratch at my age. An ardent, are you? I'm gentry. I expect to be addressed as such. Peasant. Dude? You have some growing up to do. Let's save. Alright, and that is gonna take me forward. I have no idea where that's gonna take me. When do I have the next save point? Should I just end the episode here, maybe? This has been a weird episode because I feel like I've done nothing but talk to NPCs for the past hour. But we have gotten to know Archades a little bit, so there's that. I really like the aesthetics of the old Archades. Like, that's a cool looking place. Hurts my soul that I had to leave the Mughals there, but you know. I feel like I've gone through everything in here though. Yeah, I think can't really buy stuff because I need gil. So I think in the next one we're just gonna move forward. So yeah, this episode was basically us exploring Archades. In the next one we'll move forward. So thank you so much for watching this episode. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!